Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, you're back with Dak, and today we're playing some more Satisfactory in our experimental alternate megabase series, which we're getting very close to the end of now. So in our last episode we were meant to be building these, and yes, I am stood on top of it. I got it built up like I said I was going to. We've got a slight problem, and I will show you when we get further down to that end. You can probably guess, but yeah, last episode just turned into a recap because off camera I'd gone and got oil all the way across here. We've got more oil, rubber and plastic coming in, all is good. We've worked out that we can support 18 of these machines making the high speed connectors, which is going to give me, it's alright, I forgot, it's been a few days between this episode and the last one, so 2.5 times 18, it gives me 45 per minute. It's a shame we can't, well, we could get 22 machines, I'm sure we could, if I bought more cable all the way up, but I think 18 machines should do. Plus, like I say, there's an issue going up here. This needs changing very slightly, and that one does clip through there. I'm hoping I can make it so that it doesn't clip through there, because I don't really want it clipping. It goes through the item, it doesn't go through the belt, so I'm going to call that okay. But yeah, I might as well just tell you. I thought, because I've got other units of the factory that go out quite far over the ravine, I'd be able to build this 18 long and have no problems. That is not the case. So, I have actually done a little bit of stuff down at the end, because I'm actually outside the area of the map, which is unfortunate. But I didn't really want to build a second floor for this. I could have. That would have been the much easier solution, and then had 9 and 9. But, no. I don't want manufacturers floating everywhere. So, we've got to just grim and bear it. Well, grin and bear it even, not grim. That just makes it sound terrible, doesn't it? I've bought some food with me because I've already had to use a few inhalers so that I didn't die. But, yeah, it's only the last 3 or so machines that are going to be a pain. So I'm already going to apologise for all the beeping in advance, and I'll show you very quickly in a second what I mean, in case you're not quite familiar with what happens if you hit the edge of the map. That should be it. These should all be wired up. Yeah, these are all ready to go. We're going to have to deal with that. So, yeah, like I say, apologies in advance, but I don't want to do a second floor for this. If I end up having to do a second floor, then I'll do a second floor and endure the pain on the end yet again. But, you know, it's going to be okay for this one. You may notice that these manufacturers are in a very slightly different position than before. And that's because to do it 3 high like we're doing it, 3 belts all stacked on top of each other, I know it's more than 3, but we're only using 3. It requires these to be a little bit further away so that I can actually slope it into the machines from the 3rd belt. Yeah, from 3 belts high even. So, we've just pushed it back a full tile near us, damn it. Admittedly, they're normally the other side of this tile, but I had the floor issue again, so I just thought, screw it. This works, it slants in, and that's why that one is there ready. The only thing is we've got to start properly. We've got to do it from the top and work our way down. And we also need to be careful because one line of this does 4.5 machines. So, let's get the quick wire sorted first. So that's 1, and this will be 2 machines. 2, 3. I'm only going to do it 3 high now. 4 now, even. And that means it will have filled 3 machines. This will be 4 machines. And then the extra half can come in after this one, so I will go 4 high on top of that one just so I know. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. Why am I doing it there? Anybody? It's not even in the middle of the machine. I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Apart from this one, we'll technically have to do 5 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God damn it. Why can't I work this out? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 is them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done it again. That's probably why I'm screwing myself over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which slot did I have this going into? It'd be the furthest one, I believe. And then we'll have the next 2 lines come down here. So there should be 9 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So that's how it needs to work. And I am going to run the belts all the way down now. Well, at least for the quick wire. We need to start from the top line and work our way down. Otherwise, the splitters get all uppity about everything, and you know, it just becomes a nightmare. It's going to be dead painful doing all of the end of this, by the way. If it gets too much, I will do it off camera, because that way I can go and grab loads of food. I can take my time. If I die, you guys haven't got to see it, because I am really trying not to die. It is part of the plan. Should be 3 more on top of that, I think. Just to keep... Nope. 2 more on top of that. Just to keep it straight. Because that's what we want. It doesn't help that I'm looking directly at the sun. Don't ever do it. It's not a good idea. But it's only a computerized sun. It's not like the real thing. Not in that sense, anyway. And this is going to be fun, because I'm going to have to climb all the way around to get over this. That's why I didn't want to do it on the floor. But if I wanted to put it up another belt, then it would be even more awkward. So, yeah, just believe me. We're going to do it this way, and I'm going to run around or just jetpack over. But why would you do that? You can just climb the ladders on the side, really. So, yeah. All we've got to do is hook all these belts up. I know it seems like a mammoth task, but it's not going to be too difficult. Don't fear. It'll be fine. And 1, 2, 1, 2, and then this one should go into there, and then that can drop with all the rest of them, because they're all going to drop by 1 now. I'm not going to bother with any of the splitters or mergers yet. We're just going to get the belts in as I work it out, and then we can go back and do the nitty-gritty bits. Is it just me, or does that seem drunk? To me, that seems just a touch drunk. So let's pick up all this quick wire. Go me. Don't want you. Don't want any of you. I'm amazed that that's not started spawning chests, although we have used a lot of materials already, I guess. So you're going to drop. You're going to drop. Actually, I should do the drops before, but being awkward. Come on, game. We've played nicely together for so long now. Don't start being an umpty right towards the end. And that line finishes there, actually. Lag spikes are getting massively worse. Nothing I can do about them. I'm not the only one experiencing them, so yeah, not really much that can be done. And you can go into there, and you might as well keep the pattern up and go to there. So that line finishes there, and I'll probably leave it finished like that, just so it kind of blends in a little bit. So won't these only need 1 on top now? I think, maybe, kind of, sort of. No, that's going to need 2 on top. And then we do the same process. No, it's not. I will get this right at some point in my life. We've only got 100. I'm over 130 hours playtime on this one map now. I know that seems like nothing compared to some people, but it's my first playthrough still. Now that's not going to be straight, is it? No, it needs to go up 1 more. And then you're going to come down. Yep, that's all working so far. Well, as far as I can see. The only difference is we're not just going to have a dead path this time. It's actually going to finish off and go into the machine. That's why I did the stacker poles slightly differently. And you're going to drop into your rightful place, ready to be used by the next manufacturers. Good, good. Oh, it's going to feel so good to finally get supercomputers up and running. Like I say, well, and like I kept saying in the last episode, I do know the maths for the supercomputers already. Unfortunately, it's not perfect, but it's very close to being perfect. So that will do for me. I know. It's not going to be a brilliant... Well, it is going to be a brilliant finish. I'm going to enjoy it. It's the first time in any base that I've built... any game, sorry, I've built a mega base. So, yeah, I think it's an accomplishment. I could have done so much better, but that's going to be for the next playthrough. Because now that I know what the hell I'm doing, I've not got to faff about so much and we can progress a little bit quicker. And not just that, I won't build just one long base next time and we'll go for a completely different approach. It'll be nicer, is the point. And you go there, and you can go there again. So, let's try and do this without faffing around this time. 1, 2, 3. It needs to be 4, right? Yeah, 4. So that's 1. This is going to get painful. That's 2. That's 3. I'm hoping if I stay further this way I won't take as much damage. I could just build the thing out a little bit more. So that'll be 4. That's not how I did it down there, is it? Because I do want it to be slightly symmetrical. I wish I'd have thought of this idea or been shown this idea so much earlier, because it would have saved me so much more room in the factory and we wouldn't now be having the problem that we're having. Oh yeah, I did. I dropped it on that one. Fair enough. It's going into the leftmost input section, so it'll be fine. Oh dear. How about if I just build out some more foundations this way? Could I avoid some more damage? Oh, I'm not even going to have the concrete, am I? Well, it's nothing to really go and grab some more. I can get further out. Ooh. I might be able to do it, but it's going to be at range, so I may misplace things. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then you're going to drop here. Yeah, that's why I went to do it. 2, 3. I hate everything. Haven't I got concrete coming into something close by? I don't think so. It's probably going to be easier just to go back and grab a bit of it. Doesn't it go into heavy modular frames? I'm fairly sure it does. Let's just grab a couple of stacks. That should be more than enough. And these machines will load back up lightning fast anyway. They've all stalled out. Why have you stalled out at 40? Oh, because it makes 3 at a time. Don't ask silly questions. You're meant to look like you know how to play this game. Anyway. I'm still intending, by the way, to play Subnautica Sub-Zero for my next playthrough. Hopefully that doesn't have lag spikes like this one. I do need to get playing on it a little bit again, just so I can get back into the swing of it, because I'd rather not jump in and then have to work it all out on camera again. Let's see, where do I start feeling it? It wouldn't be wise to go past this tile, so if I do this, I know where my limit is. Fair enough, good to know. And if I get closer to the machines, it's going to be fun doing the mergers on the other side. And by fun, I mean it's going to be dreadful. So that one drops there again, and we're on this line here. 1, 2, 3. It's about to get painful. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get through so much food when I end up doing this. I can't even go over there. Just place one. Run away, run away, run away. Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare doing this. Quick, 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 quick. That's not even in the right place. Stop. So for now, I can get that to go into there. Come on. And that to go into there without any problem. Alright, let's finish off getting all the lines in. I should have enough belts on me to make this work. Well, encased industrial beams. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I've been watching Factorio this morning. I'm in a Factorio mood. But it's not a game that I generally just start playing because I've done it all wrong again. What did I just remove then? Because I deleted something. I don't know. So these are all 1 too high. Does that mean the last one's 1 too high as well? It does, yeah. It's fine. We know where we need to go to. We've got the stacker in now. That was the painful part. I can redo this again from here. Cool. Let's get this done then. I will keep the bacon in hand just in case we need it for any unknown reason, you know, like more damage. It's alright, I only took the partial stack of bacon. I've got a full stack back at base. I say back at base, I'm in the base. Back at the hub, even. But I'm hoping I don't need to use all that. I might take the nuts out next and then work my way through them ones. I have also got to get in. One there. Owie. So then you'd go into there and into there. I know, I shouldn't be doing it from this end, but never mind. It'll be fine. The maths does all work out for this. 45 per minute. It's not terrible. Could be better, like I say, but I don't really want to do more machines on top of this. And you will abruptly end there. Not a problem. It's probably going to be easier doing the splitters from on top of the manufacturers. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare for these last ones. How am I going to do that? With great difficulty. Could you please just go to where you're supposed to be going to? Don't know why it keeps trying to go to the other side. I'm not facing the other side. I don't know how I would be facing the other side. It's trying to go straight into the manufacturers, isn't it? I can see now it keeps flicking between them both. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. And this last doodah, I could just expand this out all the way, but I'd like to keep it between the pillars. And we are going to have to run back into harm's way again. Very momentarily. I'm just going to go for it. Brace yourselves. We're about to walk into the danger zone. There we go. And you will go 1, 2 there and in. Stop it! Stop it! So, we've got everything where we need it. Let's go back to the start and we're going to do one machine at a time, get it set up. I'm probably going to need to get to the other side. And we're going to work from there. Although I'm going to have to go back to the other side to split and merge the quick wire lines that we need to. It's fine. I've got a plan. I know how it's going to work. So, bottom line is going to be... Well, we might as well start higher up, hadn't we? So, basically... It's going to be that one there. Ish. It's going to be that one there-ish. And it's going to be that one there-ish. And that's what we're going to have all the way down. No belt clipping, nothing. At least we've got some high-speed connectors being made now. Could you snap, please? I do like it when you snap. Fine. We'll do it like this. Because I've roughly got the idea of where they're supposed to go anyway, and which lines they're meant to go on, it should work out okay. They might not be 100% accurate, but they're near as damn it, so it'll be fine. We've only got to do this 16 more times. Shouldn't take long, right? I should have all the resources I need as well. So it'd be about that one there. And that one there. And you? Yes. Good, I can do more from the last one. It's always good to know. Well, apparently, I decided that I'm not going to do them all in the exact same way, it would seem. You know what, then? Let's swap all of them, so they're all the same. Really makes no difference whatsoever, it's just I want all my machines to be roughly the same. I don't even think I need to look at these now, because it's every second line. Come on. And I kind of overshot that one, didn't I? There we go. That's what we want. Good. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that it goes into the first ones. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, I do like being stood on top of these. It makes it easier for me to get the first one. And second one. And third one. We're going to do the quick wire like I've done with my other assemblers. It's not going to merge straight into the first one. It's going to skip round the first one and merge in when the belt is partly being used already. Just that way I know it's always going to work, because if it doesn't always merge in, then we've not got the full throughput that we want, and it is the throughput that I want. So you go into there, you go into there. Oh, I've already got it. Encroaching others' clearance. It's not grabbed onto what I wanted it to grab onto. Are you actually on the belt, or are you lying to me? Because if it's being weird like that, I don't think it's actually sat on the belt. I think it's sat in front of the belt. Can I just jump through this little window here? Yep. You're a splitter, right? Yeah. Can I just merge you? We might as well go straight on the next one, because then they're all in a similar sort of situation. And then that can just hook all the way around like so. So like I say, this belt won't be full when everything else is consuming. So it's going to loop round, come past the point where a full belt's being used, and all will be good. That's the thinking anyway. I've done this a few times now. I think I understand how it should work. You know, I could just be putting belts straight in after I've done. It's only a key press difference, which isn't exactly a problem, is it now? Good, and we know when we've done this section. And across we go. We've got the routine going now, just what we want. Try and line it up with the lines top and bottom. Well, on the conveyor belts above and below, rather than the line that we're actually covering. Just give me a second. The game's decided to lag again. We'll get there. We'll get there. And across. Seems about right. And again, seems about right. Good, this is the last one for these first two belts, so that means we're halfway there. Apparently I'm really not in the right place there. Never mind, there we go. And come on, there we go. That makes a very slight problem. I think I'm going to leave that as is, rather than adjusting it all, just for the sake of moving it back one. You'll never notice it again after this point anyway, so. Good. So we've got some high-speed connectors being made at least. And we can continue. Yeah, it's going to be dead painful doing these last ones. Well, I need to make sure I've got the pattern down right then, so I can do it nice and quickly, huh? It might not be as well lined up as the rest of them, but it does hurt a lot more than the rest of them. Well, an infinite amount more, because the rest of them don't hurt. It's fine. We will be fine. And where are you going? Over there? Come on. Don't play these games with me. Just get on. Like I said, the mergers are going to be fun. On the other side, because I'm fairly sure I'm going to take damage even further down. I can't be too far away from actually taking damage now anyway. Like I say, it's all good things to know for the next playthrough that we do. Because I'm definitely not building anywhere near as close to the map as this. I'll probably go towards the middle now that I know what the middle is, roughly. And I'll probably start building from there. Because then I can do whatever the hell I want. We did well though, to get all the base into this spot that we've got it in. Well, I feel that we've done well anyway. Come on. Just got to be a rough straight line, not a dead straight line. And there. Then we've got to do the same trick again in a minute, but we'll get this bit in first, just so we know where it's going to occur. Encroaching others' clearance. You've clearly tried to grab the wrong one there, game. Is that right? It is slightly annoying that I take damage where I take damage, because you would have thought it'd been a bit bigger, but obviously the map's round, and I am well over the edge by coming this far out, aren't I? So yeah, it'll all be squared off there, I'd have thought. So I could have gone further this way, but yeah, it's fine. And what do we want? We want a merger. When do we want it? Now. Here you go to there, and hook round like so. Good. We're getting towards the last ones now where it's going to start getting painful. I may have to switch sides to do this, which will be a nightmare because I've got all the belts in the way. We'll see. We'll see. I've not got many more mushrooms or bacons to eat. No pain yet. Good. Good, good, good. Is it going to start on this one? Yep. Let's get to the other side. Yeah, I should be able to do it from this side. At least get the splitters in anyway. 2 and 3. 1. It'll be that line roughly and that line roughly. And then they all join in anyway. So can I do the belts from on top of this machine, perhaps? You didn't see that they're clipping through there. In fact, no, from on top of this splitter might be better. So I can go in, and in. Might be more difficult for this one. I would really like to get on top of this manufacturer, if you don't mind, game. Oh, it's lagging. It's not what we want. Come on, game, work with me. It's going to be difficult enough getting this bit done. There. Let's just do a little jumping from side to side action. There. And come on. There. Yeah, the edge of the map's not going to stop me. So that is all the machines hooked up input-wise. And again, it's just going to take a bit of while until all of these fill up. Right, how we take damage from right there. Is this machine good? Am I okay? It seems so. Now, these are going to be closer than I normally do them, but I'm sure you can understand why. I don't really want to go much further that way if I can help it, because it seems to be getting more and more painful. That, and we've got one more set of factories to get in yet, but I'm fairly sure supercomputers aren't going to be 18 machines long. I really hope it's not going to be 18 machines long, so then I've not got this problem to deal with again. So we are kind of losing our pattern for things now, unfortunately, right at the end, but like I say, just because of my lack of knowledge of exactly where the edge of the map would be, that's the only thing that's caused this, so yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, and we actually got the episode very nearly on time. Check me out. So I am just going to hook these up so we can see that we've actually got high-speed connectors being produced. And then I'm going to call that an episode, because I can do the running back off camera, and I'm going to do the last few mergers off camera as well. So this is going to come out as far as humanly possible, which is right there. And then we're going to go and hook these ones up. Oh, don't be like this game. I'm going to say it's never been a problem before. Well, I've never done it like this before, so we don't know if it's a problem. And in you go, in you go. I like it when they're this far apart. It's actually a decent jump to go for. Yep. Don't hit yourself in the face with a conveyor belt. It's not what we want to do. Nope. Come on. Oh, second to last step. Very nearly complete. Like I say, just got the finishing touches to do off camera, but I'm sure you've heard enough of beeping already. And that's not including my own beeping. I know, I don't tend to swear, but I think that'll be enough. So, we've got all of our high-speed connectors coming in now. We can use all those for the supercomputers, which we will be working on next episode. So, I'm trying to get to a decent point to finish this off on. That is going to be it for this episode. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!